Yeah. There's always something. Go up around them killers, they holding them straps. On your low, we sending it back. For the love of money, we spaz. Everybody can see, but everybody don't got the vision of making unfold.
Yo, welcome to the Hiphop Advocates show. I'm John Figs.
De La Music.
Rock. Hold up, yo. We got a special guest today, man. We got Divine Ruler. Word up.
Universal in the building.
Universal, my man Drew.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Peace, God.
Peace, God. What up?
What's good? What's the science, Lord?
Everything good, man. Everything chilling, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man.
Thanks for coming through.
Definitely, man.
Talk a little bit about what you into, your music.
Oh, man.
About you.
Oh, man. A little bit about me, man. I've been doing music now about 15 years. Right now I got my I got 2 mixtapes out, Secular Outcast 2.
They can check it out.
Check it out on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. A little bit about me, man. As far as my music is concerned, I try to keep my music reality based, pardon me, as reality based as possible, but still have fun and still experiment and try different sounds, you know what I'm saying? So
you speak a lot about justice and the struggle.
Yes, sir.
And there's a lot of that boom bap, that like
Yes,
90s
sir.
feel.
Yes, sir. A lot of that 90s feel, a lot of the new feel too, because I like some of the new sounds, but I'm from original era, so I play respect to that.
Yo, listening to Secular 1, right? I'm loving 2. But 1, the joint you got with your brother Webb, yo.
Yeah, the Love Being Black joint.
Love Being Black joint is hard.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
That's a dope joint.
Yeah.
When I hear you on that, yo, it reminds me of Scarface.
Yo, it's funny that you say that because I ain't gonna say that the song came from Scarface per se, but I'm gonna say that's what motivated me, or who motivated me. You know what I mean? Not necessarily to write the record, but to write that style of record.
Yeah,
Like inspiration?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got different artists that will help you write, if you listen to them for a long time, they'll help you write specific songs. And I think Scarface was definitely a big influence on that song, per se.
You have a song that's called All I Know.
Yeah.
I feel like I was listening to it, and it gave me vibes like you were inspired with everything that was going on in this last year with Black Lives Matter, with the injustice that's been going on. Mm-hmm. You think, is that true? Is that safe to say?
I would say even before that, you know what I'm saying? I would say we've been living this struggle for a long time, so things are publicized, but this is what we know. So you could tie them together, but it's just experience per se. You know what I'm saying? So
personal experience.
Personal
You're talking about
experience.
your personal experience.
Yeah. It's just personal experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to be general and personal. Certain records are personal and certain records are general. That record is more personal.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Those are the good ones. Those are the real good ones right there.
Yeah, because I put a post on, when was the first time, or what age were you when a cop pulled the gun on you?
I was 12.
Yeah, I was 12. I was 12.
I was 12.
I know you. Yeah, you mentioned you was 12. That was scary, man. That was a scary moment.
I was 12. I
think
think
your cousin chimed in too.
Which one?
Ralph, I think.
Ralphie.
Yeah. I think y'all was all together when that shit happened.
I don't think we was together for that particular one, but we got stories.
He said something about SWAT team or some shit.
We was in the park. we was in 103rd.
We was in the park.
103rd. And we were just walking by, and then we just got surrounded. It should look like some movie shit.
Yeah, we was in the park.
Yeah, it was, and there's just guns all over the place, and people know, people been through it.
Yeah.
I just remember he was.
You know what's crazy talking about that? Like I read an article 2 weeks ago in Newark that there was in the whole past year, 2020, there was no shootings from a cop to civilians in the whole year, just because of because they try to move around the officers they're putting in the area, in the community. They're trying to put more people that are from the community in that area, as opposed to bringing these people that aren't from the area. They don't understand how our culture is,
because they don't give a fuck, right? Yeah.
And that shit, like, they applauded that, and that's a big ass accomplishment.
Yeah,
No, and that's
I've always
something
said that.
Yeah, that's something that they do it in certain areas out here too. But like, if you look at Corona, like Corona is nothing but fucking white cops still. All of you go up and down, you get pulled over, it's still fucking the same motherfuckers that we've been dealing with, pulling us over.
The D boys, man. They all white.
Yeah, and then
They don't Yankee fitted, mad bended. Like, yo, my man.
They react.
It's too bad, right? Like, nah, nobody was.
They react a certain way because they don't understand.
They don't understand our community.
Yeah, they don't understand how we would react to shit, and they're on the defense always. You need to have officers. If you're gonna put cops to patrol areas, you got to put people that can relate to that community, because that way there's not that high intensity, in between the people and the police, because that's where a lot of the shit builds up. It's just build up. A lot of shit ends up being built up, and it ends up being what it does, what it ends up being.
It's not to protect. They're not there to protect the community. They're there to prey on the community, which is crazy.
That's fucked up.
Like that
That's
for a while.
fucked up the way the system is set up.
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely. And I think for us, in our communities, obviously it's not perfect, but we have our own way of communicating. Like we understand each other per se. And I always say this, we're more of a people that kind of communicate with our heart. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, whether good or bad, you're always going to get like a heart response, as opposed to, certain officers, we could categorize them generally or specifically, whatever, but, a lot of officers just don't know how to take that. Like, you come up in my space, obviously we're going to be, we're going to be kind of like, yo, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they just want you, they make it so simple, like comply, but it's not really that simple.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we from the hood, and somebody acts like that. If he wasn't in that uniform and somebody came up to you like that,
Me personally, I'm about respect.
Absolutely.
I'm about respect. You a man, I'm a man. You approach me like a man, I'm gonna talk to you like a man. You approach me like I'm supposed to look up to you, fuck you. You're gonna get the reaction you get.
But it's an institution problem, because I feel like, when it comes to, police officers or whatever the case may be, it's their behavior is indicative of the institution that they're in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, okay, this is what, it's kind of like running them through a machine press or something. You know what I mean? It's like one after another. Okay, you behave like this when it come to them.
Yeah, they mold them.
You know what I mean? Like they mold them.
They try to mold
right.
them.
So when you're dealing with officers, when you deal with people per se, every interaction is gonna be different. Just like you're different than him, and he's different than you. So I communicate with all three of y'all differently, so they don't really understand that. So.
Yeah, cops it's kind of a cookie cutter thing. It's like it's like music now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's a good segue. Yeah.
Yeah, they're the mumble raps of policing. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. But you spoken a lot on that. You touched that on that subject a lot on you had a podcast, a Mobcast.
Yeah, Mobcast. That's coming back too. That's coming back. Yeah, we're gonna definitely bring that back. Yeah, I spoke on that.
You had it in quarantine for.
Yeah. A lot of
quarantining.
It was quarantine, and it'll be back.
And who's on that podcast?
It was me. It was me. Yeah, and I would bring guests on there, and we would discuss certain situations and certain things that are affecting our community. Both black and brown communities. Yeah. And it was dope. We definitely gonna bring that back though.
Yeah, a lot of wisdom in there, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Definitely, man.
I wanted to get back to one of your joints, Beloved.
Dear Beloved.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got your R&B on that one.
Yeah. I got an R&B singer because I can harmonize. Like,
what was the inspiration for that, man?
At the time, it was just
He told me it was genuine. He told me it was genuine. He was getting his genuine on.
He's getting his my own.
Straight out the 90s, yo.
Nah. Yo, at the time though, for real, it was just me communicating with somebody that I would, at the time I was single, so it was kind of like me communicating to, whoever my love was gonna be at the time. So that's what really sparked that record.
Reaching out to the ladies.
Yeah. Well,
one lady right now.
One that found that heart.
So that was premeditated. You were singing to your lady.
I mean, you might as well say that I manifested it per se, right?
Yeah. Wow. spoken to fruition, baby.
Yeah. So that's where that record came from. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yo, fellas, y'all heard that new J.Cole joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to know what
I
y'all
listened
think.
to
Drew,
it.
you heard that J.Cole?
J.Cole, I haven't finished the whole record, but from what I heard from so far, it's fire.
I think it's solid because I heard it all the way through. I heard it already like 3 times today. It just came out today, but I've been listening to it all day. And there's a couple joints like it's a solid album from beginning to end. It is what you expect from J. Cole. Like lyrically, you're gonna get what you're gonna get from him. And there's a couple joints though that really stand out. There was one I can't think of the name, but it's with Lil Baby, and it was Pride is Evil or something like that. That to me that was a standout joint.
Pride is the devil.
Pride is the devil. Yeah,
I think that's one of the hottest joints on there.
That's my favorite one actually on the album. I
So
really like that one.
let me ask you a question. What do you feel is the best part of it, and what do you feel needs work, and what was the worst part?
Production needs a little work.
I'm gonna have to go with the production sound a little Nintendo-ish.
Yeah, I mean,
Nintendo-ish?
if we
Nintendo
go
64,
back to the mic rating, I give it lyrically a 5
Yeah,
mic album.
Oh,
Production
okay,
wise,
so that's the best.
Production wise, I'll give it 3 mics.
Okay. How about you, son?
I want to
Best
give it I want to give it a solid. I'm between 3.5 and 4 because there's a lot of ill shit on it.
And that's where I would put it. Like overall, I would put it like that.
Yeah,
3.5, 4.
Even the first joint, like there's a lot of like ill shit he has. Like the first joint, they sampled Jay-Z's "You Don't Know." Like that's the same sample. If you go back and you hear Jay-Z shit, there's a lot of ill stuff. He's doing a lot of harmonizing as usual, but his lyrics are so sharp.
Yeah, the shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
you're
some
gonna expect
lines
that.
on it. He got some lines on there.
Yeah, he's
expect
just
that from
rhyming
J.
simple
Cole.
words, but the way that he flips it, oh my god,
As
yo.
the
His
metaphors,
wordplay.
he got
His
some real
wordplay
metaphors in there.
Yeah, he's a supreme artist. Lyrically,
He is.
he's a
He
supreme
is.
artist.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you take him, Kendrick, basically, you know what I mean, they're in the same category, you know what I mean, of
as far as like
lyricism.
lyrics.
Yeah, lyrics and just lyrics matter. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics still matter.
That's
you
what
know
this album really represents and shows. Is that's what he's trying to portray. You could tell because he didn't have like a typical song. He didn't have like a big radio shit that you would hear
Right.
like a regular jingle song.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got none of that on the album. It's just straight hip hop shit that you could vibe out to and just listen to. If you're a real hip hop head, that's the kind of album that is.
That's
So
dope.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna light one of these up. Today's sponsor, True Leaf. I'm gonna roll one of these bad boys up, and I'm gonna listen to the J. Cole album.
I think that's a good idea, man.
Yo, stay tuned. We got them all stores. Yo, beautiful. You like Duchess? This is it right here for you.
It's organic, brother.
Organic and it's healthy.
Straight from the
Bam.
motherland.
You know what I'm saying? Straight from DR. You know what I mean? And so
Get
I'm
your
gonna do. I'm
smoke
gonna smoke.
on.
I'm gonna listen to J. Cole.
I know you feeling into lighter now. I see you.
Damn. You saw the Twitch?
Yeah. Yo, but back to J. Cole, bro.
Yeah, J. Cole, man.
Man, I was excited. Like it was almost like Christmas, like opening a gift and just hearing the album. Like I was real hyped to hear it. It wasn't. I can't give it 5 mics, but it was good. It was good. It was satisfying. You know, I could replay it. If
Yeah,
I want to.
I could listen to it like over. You know, like
You know what?
It's that good.
I gotta be honest. It kind of gave me like a compilation album vibe.
I mean,
A lot of songs didn't vibe with each other. They were still great on their own, but it didn't feel like he made it during the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like he took one from here, one from there, one from there.
You think about it now, though, in today's climate, as far as albums, because this is a single-driven environment we're in.
Yeah.
So everything is singles. If people are dropping albums, it seems like compilations. There's rarely any skits, any storylines. There's rarely you can hear an album and make you feel like you were watching, like you're listening to a movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could picture a movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's few artists that still do that, but you're absolutely right. I don't really see that too much.
Too much now. Like
See that too
Kendrick.
much. Yeah,
like
he's big on that. He's big on that.
Yeah, like that damn album is a whole movie. Like, yo, everything
Yeah.
connecting, bam, right after each other, boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, nowadays, Drake, you listen to a Drake album is freaking 20 singles. You think about it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, and I hope people don't kill me for this, but do you think that Cole just put that out because he wanted to go play basketball.
Oh shit!
He was like, "Fuck it, y'all want to play? You think, man?"
Like, yo, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I'm out. I'm shooting
Yeah.
ball
Oh,
now.
What
man.
he's doing right now is like a short. It's like a 6-8 game season. Like it's not like he's
Oh,
going
Wait,
okay,
so
okay.
wait, he's
like- it's-
playing
he's
in the
really-
Yeah,
NBA?
he signed up for like
He
the
got-
league in
he
Africa,
signed-
like an
signed-
African league.
African league, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like, but it's like a 6 to 8 game season, some shit like that.
He pretty good though, man.
Yeah.
I can't even front.
Yo, but
That
he was
jump, shit
that
is-
jump shot is real. I ain't gonna.
he was
front.
at the dunk contest years ago. He tried to dunk, right? Remember he
Yeah.
picked up the ball, he missed. That
Yeah.
was damn.
He was somebody dunked over. I don't know. No, it was last year. Somebody dunked over him.
Yeah, I
Like, they
can't
brought him
remember.
out. Like one of the players
Yeah.
brought him out in the dunk contest, like jump over him.
Yeah, you're
I-
right. It was that same one. That he picked up the ball, he tried to dunk it.
Bing.
busted his
Yeah,
ass.
bing,
Bing.
bing.
But that jump shot is real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front that shit is wet.
And he has that like that rich but like poor man look, and he's just like with he's ill, man. He
You mean
keeps
the
it-
Jay-Z look? Jay-Z got that shit now too.
Yeah, you seen her?
Yeah.
He kinda
Jay-Z
looks like
got them
Maggie.
$1 million rubies on him though. You see,
Oh,
the-
yeah.
you see the diamonds he got, the rubies he got.
Yeah.
Boy, he walking around telling you can't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did everything. He did everything he said he was gonna do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Yeah, when
right?
Jay talk is money, it's big money talking,
Yeah.
and he talk a lot of he talking a lot of business shit. Like his game is his rap game is on another level now. Like he ain't even talking like that small change shit.
Nah,
Like,
he
he's
ain't
talking
living.
on-
He ain't living that small change life.
And you hear it in his lyrics and
Yeah.
his vibe. Like
His
he
whole
still got an ill flow.
yeah, his whole energy is big baller. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude, which is supposed to be. He is that dude. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, yo, people were like, yo, that new song with him and Nas. They were
Mm.
like, yo, that shit wasn't on land. Like, yo, he's talking about Beyonce, he's talking about wealth. And like, what is he supposed to talk about? He ain't in Marcy no more. You know what I mean?
Like we said in the last episode, like it's a song you'll hear it and it's lyrically is ill, but it's not a song that you're gonna listen to all the time. You're not gonna go
Right.
back.
And not every record is like that. You know, we all artists in here, musicians, so you're not gonna make every record that you can just play it back. Some records you just are for the time, or some records are for a situation or for something.
Yeah.
And you know,
They do have some ill records. They got 2 ill records. The Dead Presidents one. Is it Dead
talk
Presidents?
about Nas and Jay.
Nas and Hove, yeah.
Yeah, you talk about Black Republican.
Black
Black
Republican.
yeah.
And
And there's another one.
the other
And Nas
record.
killed that other one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love Nas's verse.
Success?
Success, yeah.
You talking about that president's when Jay took
Sample
that
shit.
sample,
Yeah, I got
but
confused with that.
but
yeah.
Nas owns that.
Yeah, he owns it.
He
Yeah.
owns that.
He owns a piece of Hove's.
Yeah, catalog.
MC Surge was
Surge,
talking about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he
song.
went on Drink Champs, right?
Yeah, he was saying that.
Wait.
Nas actually owns a part of
Yeah,
Jay-Z's catalog.
and the people think it's the
Jay-Z.
opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I'm getting Jay-Z vibes to my right though. You do Jay-Z over Nas?
no, actually, I'm not.
Ooh, so you 3 out. Damn,
Actually,
you
I'm
outnumber
not.
E.
Yo.
Actually, I'm
outnumbered.
not.
Nas.
You outnumber
Hove,
E.
right here.
Actually, I'm
Take
not.
a swig.
Yeah,
Take a
man.
swig.
Actually, I'm not, man. Yo, Jay-Z is a great artist. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal artist. But, you know, I'm a Nas. As far as my scheme of rapping, you know, it was influence heavy. It's heavy Nas influence.
Yeah.
Jay-Z a little bit in there. More, no, we got Hove, Scarface, Pac. Remember, I used to rap like Pac.
Pac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, man,
The Dream Team.
Bleed,
Remember the
yeah.
Dream Team?
Yo,
Joe?
you remember
Um,
them tracks we used to do in
Yeah, his crib.
in his nigga's room.
Yeah.
He busted out a couple months ago. Yo, these joints from that I forgot completely
that's
forgot
a
about.
long
He
time
found
ago.
these joints. Yo, they sound terrible, but the quality. But you hear you heard the potential.
Yeah,
the
the
potential.
quality
It was
is
hunger.
there.
It was hunger.
But
It was
yo,
hunger.
because we would go hard.
We would go hard. We would be in there
Like
hard.
we would be in that little room and
Sweating, bro.
yeah.
Sweating.
passing that mic along like we was in the booth like.
And we were like we weren't doing any like takes. We would be like, you would spit,
Yeah.
and you pass the mic
Yeah.
real quick, then I would spit. Yo, if you fucked up or I fucked up,
Yeah.
we do it all over.
We do it
again.
all over. But
Man.
that's the beauty of, you know, this is the thing, right? Like I feel like you get your stripes with your journey per se,
Mhm.
and you know that journey right there to me, at least to me, is special because you know not only did it allow us to bond and find something that we all love. Look, we sitting here today,
Yep.
but on top of that, you know what I mean? Like we had to write quick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
had to.
Yeah.
Yo,
Exercise, man.
like
yeah,
Lyrical
it's like
exercise.
it was exercise.
We're
So
building a skill.
exactly, there you go. We was
It was-
mastering the skill.
That
So
shit was fun, man.
it was dope. It was dope.
You said Jay, Scarface, Nas.
We talk about. Oh, you giving me a 5? We doing a 5?
Oh, you said you
oh, who I was
influenced
influenced.
you.
Oh,
Sound
Jay,
like-
Scarface, Nas, Pac,
And Pac. and
Rakim,
Rakim.
heavy,
That's a,
and a little bit of 50 Cent.
yeah.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rakim, the God MC.
Yeah, the God MC, man. Heavy Rakim, bro. Heavy
Yeah,
Rakim.
yeah.
Talking about all these 90s rappers,
Yeah.
it was you that gave me my second rap album. You gave me Don Cartagena.
Oh yeah, Fat
and
Joe.
And I never gave it back.
I didn't expect it back.
He has a tendency of doing that.
Yeah,
I think
I
we
didn't
all
expect
do,
it
'cause
back.
You gave me Jada Kiss.
Oh, yeah. And
Kiss to death, and I never gave it back.
That's what I'm saying. You just pay it forward.
Damn.
You just pay it forward. Yo, Don Cartagena was a dope
That
ass
was-
record.
Yeah, that was a
I didn't even
banger.
know who
Wow.
Fat Joe was when you gave it to me. You know?
Oh, wow.
And I don't know who Pun was, too. So when I heard him on those certain tracks he was
Yeah.
on, that shit blew my mind.
Yeah.
You know, Pun, Cuba, and Chase, they wrote that Cartagena album for him.
Yeah. As a
Wow.
matter of fact, he was talking about it too. Cuban Link. He was talking about it in one of them podcasts. He was talking about that specific album.
Yeah.
But, yo, there's a lot of magic. Just this music thing is it's beautiful. It's amazing, and it's kind of funny because, you when you start hearing the stories, like even from, I consider y'all OGs in music. And you start hearing the stories of how, the journey and how y'all got here, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, wow, bro.
Oh, a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. Just a lot of oscillation. It's kind of crazy, like to really sit here. Like if I were to pick all three of y'all brains, I could probably write a music compilation book. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy that way, right?
That's deep.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's
man.
deep,
And the same thing with the artists that we know. You know what I mean? So we all
Damn.
linked that way.
Yeah, but that was a dope list though.
Yeah, bro.
Rakim and Pac, and I always and no Biggie. That's crazy. You put
Yo,
Pac over
you
Biggie.
want to know something?
'Cause
Biggie
it's gay,
didn't.
it's gay lyrics, right?
Nah. Nah, it wasn't that.
Goes back to that
Yeah,
one
I
lyric.
know.
It goes back to
Yeah,
one
yeah.
lyric.
That's his MO. That you do.
Yeah, so
Man,
you talk
oh,
about Biggie.
Nah, you know what's crazy though? Biggie's a dope artist, of course,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Biggie's way of his artistry is more. His schemes are a lot more different, or way different than mine, and I enjoy his schemes, but it just didn't influence me per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
definitely.
as far as Biggie per se, he influenced a lot of people.
He
man.
did. He did. Now, yeah, definitely. And being that today sponsors True Leaf, man, it's only right. You know what I'm saying? We turn a new leaf and we talk about top 5 MCs, stoner MCs.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
And we go a little something like this.
Number 1 on my list of stoner MCs,
Mm.
my son Styles P. Styles P. He's
I
a
didn't
big
think
influence
about
on my
that.
music, you heard?
And he had one of the illest
I
stoner
get
joints.
high
Man,
yo,
yo, I didn't think about that.
That,
Yeah,
yo,
think about that shit.
Holy shit.
and he influences my music heavy. Him
yeah,
too.
Styles P's
Yeah,
dope.
Styles P is dope. That would be the first one I would think off the top of my head.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
If I had to say, I'll say Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he had a
You know what
whole
I'm saying?
album named The Chronic, right?
Like when you hearing that, you just want to smoke through the whole
That's
thing.
true. I
Yo,
agree.
but does Dr. Dre smoke?
I don't know.
Probably not.
But he,
Probably not.
but
you
he
know?
made a whole weed album.
Yeah, he made a whole weed album
Yeah.
twice,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
And he came back in 2001.
that's what I'm
with this
saying.
I mean, I know 50 used to make songs about
He don't
weed, and he
smoke.
don't even smoke
Yeah.
either.
How about Lloyd Banks?
Banks.
I be
Lloyd
smoking. That was a Lloyd Banks song. 50 did the chorus. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he's a heavy. He does a lot of heavy.
How about Snoop?
Damn, you just
Snoop?
I mean, I wouldn't go Snoop, but when you said Styles, I thought about. I was like, you know what? because you think about it, majority of the MCs, everybody smoke. Majority of the fucking world smoke.
Right.
And I would think Lloyd Banks. I think Lloyd Banks would be my favorite stoner MC.
Yeah, you used to love Lloyd Banks.
I
You
used
used
to
to
love
bump that
Banks.
shit, bro.
His punch is
Punchline
crazy.
King.
Punchline,
I heard he
wow.
coming out with a new joint. New
I
album.
hope he
man.
does.
I thought he retired. I
Definitely
thought he
got
retired.
I heard he
He's
coming
dropping
out with a
every.
new
He had a during quarantine. He had like every week he was dropping a joint.
He don't fuck
Every-
with 50 no more, right?
Yeah,
They're like
he's just not.
Yeah, he's on his
that
own.
that whole thing is no longer like the whole G Unit shit. It's no longer there.
Damn, so
as far
G-
as to what it was before.
G Unit became G Unit. What is it? What was that game
That's
shit?
what it was. G Unite.
G Unit.
Yeah.
Wow, really.
I mean, you know, people grow, man. People grow and they go their own way. I mean, it happens.
It's the business because I think the business does that shit to people.
It's the. I mean, there's a lot of pressure too, man.
It's the pressure of when's the next hit coming? Or when's that album? You gotta sell this. So you got when the fun and the passion is removed from the actual art,
yeah.
it just becomes a shit show.
But you know that in itself is horrible. But that's what makes it so golden. Because don't you remember the game 50? Like those are classic records. Like when it's here, it's here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta enjoy it while it's here.
Damn, you're right.
They had the vibe. That vibe that they had
man.
together, the chemistry.
There's few artists I know that never knew each other that can make music like that together.
And from the west and the east to meet up like that.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that was special.
Cohesive. So
Then,
Lloyd Banks.
I'll go with Banks, man.
Yeah, but talking about Banks, I always remember like 50 trying to like tell him like to market yourself, get on social media.
He said social media was corny.
Yeah,
He never wanted to
And
fuck
that
with
shit is kind of corny.
I mean, he ain't right. He ain't wrong.
He
I
ain't
mean,
wrong.
he ain't wrong. Paul.
Don't get me wrong. Like me, I mean, I know me personally. I know that like us, we don't do that. Like we not ones that like, oh, we walking down the street and we fucking recording that shit. Like you know, we eating a burger and shit. Like we're not that type. Like that's probably that's probably what 50 was trying to tell Banks, and maybe Banks wasn't he wasn't really comprehending maybe with 50, and 50 probably wasn't trying to tell him in that way.
But you figure 50's track record, all his success, like why wouldn't you listen to somebody?
Yeah, I mean, you take it in consideration, and it's all about you don't know how that conversation went. You don't know how that message was passed on. So
True.
you don't know how he gave it to him. We weren't there, but
he could be disrespectful sometimes.
I mean, 50 got the personality for social media and
the story.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, that. All right, boom. The way I see it, music is, you have musicians, you have artists who are more about their artistry, and then you have artists who are about their artistry and who could bring a different element to music. I think 50 is that type. He's, he's an actor, he's a director, you know what I'm saying? He just has that in him.
He's an author.
Right, he's an author, you know what I'm saying? So Lloyd Banks, he's more about his artistry, so he just, like
he just want to rap.
He just want to rap.
That's
That's
what
right. He just want to
leave
rap.
me the fuck alone. I just want to rap.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, there's a certain type of entertainment in this thing. You know what I'm saying? But I wish that not that day, because I don't know what happened, but I wish Lloyd Banks had a lane that he could have sat in and been comfortable in, so we could have enjoyed him. Because he was
gifted,
nasty,
man.
bro. He was
Nasty.
gifted
But
artist.
The hunger for more.
No, that's still my one of my favorite records.
But artists still look for him. Like Griselda be looking for him. They put him on
Yeah,
their
Griselda's
projects.
nice too. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't wait to hear that.
Griselda's
Yeah.
think
Conway put him in a few projects too, man.
Yeah, anybody that's a real fan of Banks and is up there, they're gonna come and look for him because his shit was always sharp.
Yeah, he was a very sharp
came with the
MC.
sharp shit.
Punchlines or not.
Yeah.
Punchlines or not. He was always on point.
Very sharp MC.
Flow is flow.
Yo, there was a song, bro. Man, the name leaves me right now, but he was talking about how, a shorty, a woman, you know what I'm saying, just really wants him for his riches and stuff. And I forget the song name. It'll come to me. It'll probably come to me after the show, but whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I listened to that song, bro. And obviously, at the time, we wasn't in the same financial bracket, but just to, relate it to my life, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna front, son. Like, that shit like changed my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It impacted you.
yeah, it really impacted me, man. You know what I'm
Track
saying?
is it? You know what track?
I
You
can't remember the
can't
name.
Got the
I
name.
remember the video
What
on
we
my
talking
head.
about?
I'm not gonna front, but I just can't remember the name. It's gonna come to me as soon as these cameras come off.
Or we could
Trust
just edit it somewhere right there.
me. Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's true.
I'm
And
probably
just-
gonna edit that.
Yeah,
That's true.
Word.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name, man. But I remember the video.
Nah, for
Wow.
sure.
So-
So who
I mean, of course, you
who's a
got.
stoner? Who's a stoner
You're
rapper?
gonna have to say Red and Meth, right?
Oh, we
Yeah.
forgot about Red and Meth. That's a
Wow.
fact.
Red and Meth. Always, right?
I mean, they came out with the movie How High.
Yeah.
Yo, for real.
One.
They all
That
like,
shit was a classic, yo. That was a classic hip hop movie right there.
But there's a lot of honorable mentions like Cypress Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Cypress Hill.
that's Rose. Rose is waiting
Rose,
for that.
Yeah.
Cypress Hill.
Cypress. Why we forget we hanging right there?
It's right there.
Freaking the Alcoholics. They were heavy smoking. They always talked about smoking bud and all that. Which, alcoholics, they alcoholics, but they was always smoking. But Cypress Hill definitely. But Red and Meth, man. Come on, man. Red and Meth.
Nah, I mean, like I said, they got that movie.
They got that joint, that first joint. I think that first joint, Kiss the Sky.
Up to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1,
I haven't heard that shit.
That shit was fire.
That shit was
That
The
shit
cow
was
get
fire,
up
man.
in that ass roar.
Yeah, he was,
Memphis
Memphis,
murder,
yeah.
bro.
Hey, yo.
That's the pause. That's
Hey,
the
yo.
pause. That's the
That's
pause.
a boss.
How about Wiz Khalifa? What y'all think about him?
Wiz Khalifa's good, man.
Man.
I'll give him his props. And he even has his own strain.
Yeah, he
He's
does.
Honorable mention.
He's the new
Yeah.
Snoop, I think. Like,
Yeah,
as far as
yeah,
smoking,
yeah.
smoking,
Yeah.
and they even look alike. They even had a movie, some high school shit.
Oh,
right?
did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
they did a
okay.
movie together, some high school shit.
Yeah.
They were in high school, and it was weird.
but they look too old to be in high school.
Yeah, but it was weird.
Niggas they were left back a few times. Super seniors.
Super duper seniors. But yeah, so I guess that was the top 5.
Yeah,
man.
that was the top 5 right there.
Word, man. How high?
That was brought to you by True Leaf.
truly.
so sick that you could suck my.
Hey, yo.
Yo, fire, kid. Fire shit right
Yo,
there.
speaking of lighting up, man. I think it's time to light up that mic, brother.
Yeah.
Ready for it? Ready
Yeah.
for it? You ready for a show and prove?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Hiphop Advocates in the building. Come on. Peace to the real. Yo. Yeah. You know these triggers, yeah, they bomb atomically. Yeah. Rocking through your top, you see the pastor bought the scene. Makes a figure since the lottery. Rap inside of me. Like the pussy host the holy seed. The only hold you ever owe on me will be the holders be. I oversee, I overstand the vibe. Break you down the size of rock while I pop bottles. And move weight like I'm Gene Greatest heat wave, babe. For peace sake, bring your city to his knees. You can feel me when you pray. 7 guards, yeah. Break them to park them inside a morgue. Only way I fall off when this beat break. Jump the feet, babe. Horse shots, all I saw, all this more charm. Trying through the penmanship, there's no art, break or talk. God body flow, float the Alamo, the calico. Dig through your flesh, I rip the shooters like a silicone. Life is already critical. Past the mineral, the general. Divine live, intimate the intervals, the pinnacle.
Woo! Yo, man, you killed that fucking Triumph, baby, that classic.
Yeah.
Damn,
Appreciate
I
that,
wanted to
man.
get up there real quick, and I was gonna drop
Yo.
some shit. I was gonna drop some shit.
Yo, man. Welcome to
Yo,
do
good
that.
shit,
You're welcome
brother.
to get to the stage.
Woo!
Appreciate that, G.
Yo,
Yeah.
Feel like it falls right in our home over here, man. With
Right
that
in-
those
yeah.
bars, it's bars.
right
Yeah,
in
most
pocket,
definitely, man. That's specifically why I wrote it for this podcast.
Wow, that's what's up, man. Much
Yeah.
love, definitely.
Yo, Figs, the son, I gotta confess, man.
What?
I just became part of the cryptocurrency family, man.
What?
You know, popped my cherry today.
Damn, it was weird, right?
It was a weird feeling. No homo.
Because everything leading up to it, be like, yo, is this shit real? Is it a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? Like, yo, that shit must.
It's all everybody talking about now.
It
Oh,
is.
man.
Yo, are you into that?
Yeah, I'm into cryptocurrency. I mean, right now, that digital financial situation, that's here to stay. It ain't going nowhere.
Nah, yeah, that shit's only
Yeah.
gonna grow, man. Buy amp.
You heard it here first, by Amp.
I feel like it fluctuates so much though. Like you could like
It definitely does.
lose your hair. I'll lose my hair if I had something.
Nah, let me tell you, there's people that got like big money in there, and you know, I know a couple people that got businesses and shit, and they just do that shit on the side, and they got money to play with, and all they hear is about the anxiety. that you deal with it. When you seeing that money,
Yeah.
when you got mad money in there and you see a big up and then all of a sudden it's drop, this shit go from like 20 G's or like 20 G's over to like 20 G's under and fucking in an hour. Like, you getting anxiety, you can't sleep. Like that shit is real, man.
That's the thing with cryptocurrency. You know, when it's backed by something, it's gonna shoot. When it seems like it's not backed by nothing, it's gonna drop.
I feel like Elon Musk, he manipulates.
He has so much power.
And Dogecoin and all that. He's manipulating. He might get arrested for that shit.
You know
what I'm saying?
We'll see.
SEC.
You know what's funny? You know how you be seeing all these artists and shit posting all this dough and all this guap and shit.
Yeah.
And I be thinking like, where the fuck are they getting this money from? And to me, I feel like they
Sound
probably
like meth.
who knows? But to me, I'm like, yo, who knows? Maybe they fucking dipping in that shit. Cause what else is there? Like, you know, most artists get their money off show money.
Now, a lot of artists, when they do get an advance, or they do invest in stocks and real estate. You know what I'm saying? Crypto's a new thing. It's not new, but it's new to the world.
It's new to the world, and it's something that's grown really, really, really fast in the last year.
People are getting 1,000% returns, bro.
Crazy.
That's unheard of, son.
I got in Bitcoin. I got in 2015.
Wow.
I got in Bitcoin, and I would hear, older, white men in the stock in Wall Street talk about, yo, that's a joke. Nah, I don't even get that's fake money. That's nonsense. And me like an idiot, I'm like, damn. If they talking about, they in Wall Street, they should be they know more than me. And I had Bitcoin, and that shit went down. It went up. I remember I had it, and it went up to like 16. Then it went down, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take profit.
Losses,
man. I'm gonna take my profits. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of this shit. This shit is too crazy. It was up, down, up, down.
All I hear is buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip.
Yeah, I should have bought the dip.
Yo,
instead of dip.
We all stockbrokers now.
Everybody's a stockbroker.
That's the new thing, man.
This pandemic
that's the new thing.
And it's a great thing because a lot of us have gotten rich over this shit.
Yo,
and they mad. They mad. They big mad.
A lot of people made money on this.
They
shit.
mad, bro, and they trying to now regulate shit. And cryptocurrency is something that you can't regulate. It's something that it's, you know what I'm saying? You can't see it. It's something that the government can't touch, but they trying to touch it.
Man, there's so many ways that they trying to influence or control. You see, this is the thing about big governments per se, and I don't mean to be preachy, but big governments always want to control or manipulate everything. Yeah, so comes to crypto, to whether or not you need to, I ain't even gonna say that word on here, but you get what I'm saying. Whether or not you need to, show your card, to not wear a mask, or whatever it is, they just want to be able to control.
You talking about the V word?
The V word. I don't even want to touch that word here, but
and it ain't vagina.
But whatever your choices are, that's your choices. But what I'm trying to say is they try to control everything. So, the thing is, it doesn't work, especially with this. It's too volatile. It's too volatile.
So it's a big world, yo. So you start reading on this shit, this is how people make money, billions and millions of dollars a year. You know what I'm saying? Regular stockbroker can make $2 million a year. That's an average. That's an average salary.
These dudes make, but those dudes, because they playing with big money.
They playing with big money, but they day traders too.
Yeah. They do that shit. That's what they do for a living, man.
Yeah. So
I mean, you dropping 20, 30 G's, and a regular dude could do that shit. If you're satisfied with making 2 G's in a day, which you can make it easily, if you on that shit all day watching, and you know when to pull out and when to jump in, you can make a living on that shit.
That's a skill, bro. You gotta build that skill, man.
Yeah, you just gotta know you gotta know the system and the
patterns.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
That's all it is, man. Anybody could do it. That's what I'm saying. We could all be fucking stockbrokers. Nah, we just learned. We all went through trading right now.
What?
Training. We just trained right now and through this whole pandemic, and we ready. We ready for Wall Street.
And tune in next week to our new podcast, the Hip Hop Crypto Gang.
Crypto for dummies.
Yeah.
But getting back to this hip hop thing, you got anything for us for the album of the week?
Well, speaking of crypto and hip hop, we got Nas. He gained big gains on Coinbase.
Yep.
He got in early in 2013. He got in early. In
I wonder how he knew. How did he?
Well, he
know
probably
to
has
get that?
financial advisors.
Yeah, he has a whole team. Yeah.
Or I mean, he's been doing it so long, so he you know, just like anything, you have an eye for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then Jim Jones too. He got his own coin, Capital coin,
Capital coin.
Capital coin.
shout out to Capital coin.
And he has ATMs too. That you can
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
okay,
cryptos,
okay.
just for crypto.
That's cool,
okay.
man.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
he's into it heavy. So hip hop is in crypto, crypto's in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Hopefully they don't hate on it because
They will.
hip hop taking over, baby.
They will. You know,
we already took over the world.
Listen, man.
We gonna
If
take
it's
over everything.
if it's not regulated per se, you know they're gonna hate on it. And even when it's regulated, they're gonna hate on it. That's just the nature of the game.
Shit. Well, I mean, it's about that time for album of the week. And
my bad. I interrupted y'all.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier, and it just dropped today. So why not, stick to J.Cole's album, Off Season. I mean, the joint is hot. It's a dope album, man, and it's something y'all should check out. I usually try to go back to something that's not probably being listened to anymore, but I think J.Cole's album is worthy of giving that shit a listen, man.
No doubt.
And y'all can go back to Forest Hill joint now.
The Forest Hill
joint is fire.
And we criticize it real harshly because we're in music, so we're going at everything, every lyric, every beat, sample.
That's a fact.
Ad-lib. So we're a little harsh with it, but the joint is hot. The joint is fire.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give it 5 mics, but it's definitely a joint that I will play again. And
Just because
over.
it's J. Cole and we're in 2021 and the state of hip hop, I am gonna give it 5 mics. Woo! And that's from today's sponsor, True Leaf, and that leaf is always true. And I'm gonna stay true to hip hop. Yo, J. Cole, we need a Hip Hop Advocates feature.
Word up.
Drew's gonna be in it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta speak into existence. You heard? Yo,
most definitely.
Damn, we want to thank Drew, Divine Rulers.
Universal. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me on the podcast. I enjoyed my time, man.
Our brother, man. Definitely. We go way back, man.
That's a fact.
Like 8 tracks.
That's a fact.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Wave
That's
Cats.
a fact. Wave Cat.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm
know what
about
I
to
mean?
rhyme right now. Hoes.
Throwing a beat. Right.
Yo, man.
Show and Proof Part 2.
Part 2.
On the way. Stay tuned. Yeah. To be
Chill.
continued.
There's always something up around them killers, they holding them straps. On your low, we sending it back. For the love of money, we spaz. Everybody can see, but everybody don't got the vision of making unfold. The vision to see the unknown. Educate your little bitch, Elementary, no heavens into me, educate your whole clique, Evidently, know the ledge you move, everything is all risk, Something broke, it's not fixed, Something broke with a change approach is about all you need for your life to flow. So we on the boat, so we rich, Run through the bottle of crystal till we pissed off, little bitch, Know that this money gets rich, Paul. What we build off, lay the bridge on. Papa, we paying the bills off. Popping the baby, these pills off. This deal long. We light up your city like Akon, We light up your city like Akon, The blacker the berry, the sweeter the rain. Know that the pleasure's the pain. Know that the peace is the aim. Know that the aim is a range. Know that the range is a maze. Energy shifting, we build it so
As I sit back and listen, absorbing it all. I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my course, I thank God that I got through them storms. I grew up in these streets. It's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love being black. As I sit back and listen, absorbing it all. I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my cause, I thank God that I got through them stores. I grew up in these streets. It's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love we attack.
Man, I love all the danger with that. Pump in the back of the lag. Shooters, we moving with that. Look how we bringing it back. Leaning convertible fast on the track. Round on this money in fact. Over the zeros and mass. Play with your girl with this tax. Blessing to still be intact. Blessing to still be intact. Run through the bottle of crystal till we pissed off, little bits, Know that this money gets rich, Paul. What we build off, lay the bridge on. Papa, we paying the bills off. Popping it, baby, these pills off. This deal long. We light up your city like Akon, We light up your city like J.cole, yeah, yeah. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the rain. Know that the pleasure's the pain. Know that the peace is the aim. Know that the aim is a range. Know that the range is a mage. Energy shipping, we build it, but
As I sit back and listen, absorbing it all, I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my course, I thank God that I got through them storms. Yeah, I grew up in these streets, yeah, it's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love being black. As I sit back and listen, absorbing it all, I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my cause, I thank God that I got through them storms. Yeah, I grew up in these streets, yeah, it's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love we attack. As I sit back and listen, absorbing it all, I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my cause, I thank God that I got through them storms. Yeah, I grew up in these streets, yeah, it's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love we attack. I sit back and listen, absorbing it all. I've been glad when it comes to the cause. When I take a look back and then wonder my course, I thank God that I got through them storms. Yeah, I grew up in these streets, yeah, it's hard being black, but I love all the danger with that. Catch your breath like the pump in the back of the lag. My heart, I just love being black.